nth from the end. So what's the nth from the end? So one way that we can figure out is we can actually say that, okay, give me the length of this linked list, and the length of this one is, let's say, 4. So then they'll say, okay, I want the third from the end. So we'll say one is this, the 3, uh, and the second one is 4, and the third one is -1, so I actually return -1. So the thing is, like, it will actually take you a long time to like, it'll take you 2 passes to actually figure it out. So first pass you actually have to find the length, and in the second pass you can find the length minus n, and then you can actually get the value. So it takes 2 passes. If I want to do it in one pass itself, what we want to do is we actually need 2 pointers. One is a front and another one is a back, right? So another one is a back. So then in that case, front and back, both of them will point to the head. And then what we'll do is, let's say our n was equal to 3, so I want the third from the back, which is -1. So what I'll do is I'll move the front by 3 times. So if I move front 3 times, so it'll be 1, 2, and 3. So front actually moves over here. Front actually moves over here. So now front is ahead by back by 3 times, and then what we'll do is we'll keep moving the front till front actually reaches null. So if I move front by 1, front actually reaches null, and then I'll move the back by 1, back actually reaches over here. So front is at null, back is over here. Wherever the back is, that is basically your value, right? So that is how you actually find the nth from the end. There's one thing that can happen is, let's say if n was equal to 7, right? So 7th from the end. 7th from the end does not exist in this case. So while we are going in that while loop, before the front actually goes till n, if front actually reaches null, that way we'll just break out of the loop and we'll say it is null. So that is basically what we have to do. I'll just write the code for that one. That is pretty easy. So we'll say public node t, and we'll say get nth from the end. Get nth from the end, and we'll actually pass an integer n over here. Okay. So first thing what we'll do is we'll just do the basic condition. So we'll say if head is equal to null, or n is less than equal to 0. If head is equal to null, or this is less than equal to 0, in that case what we'll do is we'll just return null. Okay. Otherwise what we'll do is we'll take 2 pointers, front and back. So we'll say node t front is equal to head, and we'll go and take the back. Okay, back is equal to head. So we have a front and we have a back. Next what we'll do is we'll actually put a counter. We'll say integer count is equal to n, and then what we'll do is while count is not equal to 0. So while count is not equal to 0, what we'll do is we'll say if back, we have to check the condition first. If back is if front is equal to null, if front is equal to null, if front is equal to null, in that case what we do is we say return null, because there were more number of elements than n in this linked list. Otherwise what we'll do is we'll say front is equal to front dot next, and then count minus minus. Okay, so that does it. So if we reach at line number 67 at this point, which means that there are more number of elements than n, so what we have to do is we have to keep moving the front as well as the back by 1, and that is what we will return. So we'll say while front is not equal to null, while front is not equal to null, what we'll do is we'll move front is equal to front dot next, and back is equal to back dot next. Okay, and then at some point front will actually be null, so then we'll actually return the back, right? That is basically what it is. Getting it from the end. So we'll see in our example, there were like 7 nodes. So let's say we get the third from the last, which is 23. So we will say over here, command JSOUT, and we will say list dot get the nth from the end, and I want the third one dot data. So I'll print the data for that one. So this should actually return us 23. We'll just run this and see what happens. So we are getting 23, so which is actually the right result. Let's say it was 7, so I'll say, let's say it was equal to, we should actually not print dot data. We should probably just look at the, we should look at if this value is actually equal to null. If this value is null, then we should not print anything. We should just print null or something like that. But that's okay. We are good for now. This is just like interview questions. Okay, thank you.